Hello YouTube, my name is Joseph. Welcome back and thank you so much for tuning into the POPSICLE KNIGHT channel. Please don't forget to click the like button if you enjoy this video and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell and feel free to share this content. With a new Champions Path set out, in today's video we'll be showcasing some of the Pokemon that came in that set. I actually managed to get a hold of some of the Pokemon that came in that set. They're super expensive right now. But today we're going to be showcasing Scrafty as well as the Galarian Obstagoon with the Wicked Ruler ability. So these two are pretty nice. Let's start with Galarian Obstagoon. So Galarian Obstagoon, this particular one has the ability Wicked Ruler. Once during your turn, you may have your opponent discard cards from their hand until they have 4 cards in their hand. So this is a nice disrupt. You can actually use this card in any decks because with its ability, it can just stay in the bench. And if your opponent particularly likes to have a lot of cards in their hand, this is a nice way to have them discard all that before they can use any of the things that they might actually need during their turn or the succeeding turns that they have. So this is a really nice way to disrupt your opponent. With its attack, 3 colorless energy again, which makes it really nice to be in any type of decks. Knuckle Impact, 3 colorless, 180 damage. However, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. So I'm actually not using any of the pre-evolutions on the Champions Path. I'm still using the Galarian Zigzagoon that came in the Sword and Shield set with the Headbutt Tantrum ability, and also the Galarian Linoon also from Sword and Shield set. And I like the Night Slash because you can actually switch out to one of your benched Pokemon. The Galarian Obstagoon with the Wicked Ruler ability, we have a 2/2/2 line of that. Now the next one that also came with the Champion's Path is Scrafty. It has the attack Bad Brawl, does 90 damage. However, if you played Piers from your hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So you're doing 180 damage if you used Piers as a support during this turn. So 1 dark energy and 2 colorless, which is really nice. So we're gonna take advantage of that mechanic in this deck. And also corner, we're going to be talking about corner as well. 30 damage, but it prevents your opponent from retreating. So this is a really nice card. I really like this one, these two. And we're going to have a 4/4 line of that Scrafty in this deck. So our main attacker will be Scrafty in this deck. Obstagoon will be here also to use its ability just to mess up our opponent's hands, but also Knuckle Impact is pretty nice to attack with as well. So we got these 2 attackers to do 180 damage each turn, hopefully each turn. And then we have a Hoopa, just one in this deck to use its Assault Gate. Again, if this Pokemon moves into the active during this turn, it will do 90 damage with just 1 dark energy. So it's really nice with those clutch moments that you need it. And I'm making this a pure dark type deck, so I'm just going to be using Crobat for consistency with its Dark Acid ability. So we have 2 of those. As for the support, I want to start with Piers. Of course, we're going to have 4 of these in our deck, but to use it more than 4 times, because of course we need 6 prize cards. And if you're dealing with opponents that are single priced, we want to be able to use Piers more than 1. So with Piers, you search your deck for an energy card, any energy card that you want. It could be a special energy. You can search 1 of those and a dark Pokemon. So it could be an evolution, a basic, it doesn't matter. So we're going to take advantage of that when evolving our Scrafties, also our Obstagoon. We're going to be able to search for that. And if we need more cards in our hand, we can also search Crobat using Piers. Now, with Piers, since we only have 4, we're actually going to use Palpad to shuffle 2 support cards from your discard pile into your deck. So if we manage to use up a few of our Piers, we can actually use the Palpad to get it back into our deck. So as for the rest of the cards, we have 2 Evolution Incest, 4 Pokemon Catcher. Now the reason why I'm using Pokemon Catcher, although the flip rate for this is really low, we're still going to use this one. It's a 50% chance of gusting your opponent's Pokemon into the active, any of their bench Pokemon into the active. So the reason why I use Pokemon Catcher is because we want to be able to use Piers on our turn and then be able to increase Scrafty's attack to 180. And once we do that, we can use another item card so that we can gust our opponent's bench Pokemon into the active without having to use another support card, which we won't be able to. If we use Piers already, we won't be able to use Boss's Order. We also have 2 quick balls to get our basics, 1 rare candy for our Obstagoon line, 2 switch, and I have 4 yell horn. Now with the yell horn, again, I've talked about this in my previous videos. This is actually a nice card in the Darkness Ablaze set. It confuses both active Pokemon, both yours and the opponent's active. So that actually comes in handy, and while your opponent is confused, we have hiding energy to retreat back and forth between our Pokemon. And while we're able to do that, Scrafty has the attack corner. Again, 30 damage, but during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. So if they don't have any switch, they don't have any bird catcher or whatever, they won't be able to retreat their Pokemon. And so while they're trapped in the active, we can start using our Piers and potentially be able to attack with Scrafty. As far as Stadium, we have Black Market. This one, if there is a dark energy attached to your dark Pokemon, you can reduce the price cards taken by your opponent by 1. So we just have 1 of those stadiums. We have 2 Marnies for consistency and also to disrupt our opponent's hand as well. 2 Professor's Research, 1 Skyla, and then we have triple acceleration energy. This one is pretty good, especially when we need to attack with Bad Brawl. That's a clutch special energy that we could use. And also for not Hoopa but Obstagoon, because this one requires 3 colorless, and if you just need that one attack with this Galarian Obstagoon, you could just attach that triple energy on Obstagoon and be able to attack for 180. We have 2 hiding energy and then 4 twin energy in this deck, especially with Scrafty, so that special energy will remain on Scrafty and be able to attack 90 damage even if we don't use Piers. So we can search out twin energy with Piers and evolve Scrafty or whatever we need and be able to attack for 180. And also this one comes with 8 dark energy. So that's basically the deck. I really like the way that they designed Scrafty to be able to work exclusively for Piers. So I really like that concept, and I really like building this deck and being able to use Piers to the max. I just basically want to show off what this deck can do. So let's go check out some gameplay. Alright, so we got our hand. Scraggy is going to go in the active. Our opponent today is going to be a fire deck. Centiskorch VMAX, it looks like. So they got a lot of welders there. So this is going to be a tough battle, of course. For me, I think Centiskorch VMAX is one of the top tier decks. It's really strong. Once it gets going with those energies, it's basically unstoppable almost, and it has a lot of HPs. So I really hope we do well in this match. At least put up a good fight. That's what I'm after. So let's see how the deck that I was able to come up with. Let's see how it fares with this one. So let's see. Volcanion, our opponent, typical. Let's just put our Zigzagoon and damage it for 10. We're gonna attach a dark energy on our Scraggy, and that Yellhorn, man, I'm pretty sure, I hope it disrupts our opponent's Volcanion. And using Crobat, of course, we get another Scraggy onto our bench, which is really good. So we have also an Evolution Incense to get our Scraggy, both our Scraggies ready and or we could actually even use that Evo Incense to start building up our Obstagoon. So let's see. Let's see. There's the Centiskorch V. Alright, they will attempt to use Flare Starter, of course. Okay, they use a Crobat to get 3 more cards on their hand. Alright, they're gonna Marnie. So if they Marnie us, we're gonna have to change up our plans. Yeah. So let's see what they do. Okay, they do Marnie. So our plan will have to change with whatever hand cards we get in our hand. All right. Well, that's good for us. That will actually that's good. See? Yellhorn is really good to disrupt these fire decks. But yeah, let's put Hoopa on the bench. We're gonna use Piers. We're gonna get Scraggy for its evolution. We need Twin Energy to get it to attack for 180. So now, once we get this Volcanion out of the picture, they won't be able to energize their... well, they didn't. So at least we don't have to worry about that. 180 damage, knocking out their Volcanion. Alright, cool. So Yellhorn, pretty good. It removed our confusion by evolving into Scrafty, so that's good. Their Centiskorch VMAX has 1 energy, so if they have a welder here, they have Giant Hearth as a stadium now, so our Scrafty is definitely gonna get knocked out if they have a welder here. But if they don't, we survive another turn, and we have Piers to do 180, and then we have another Scraggy, and we even have Hoopa, so it can do 90 damage if we need it to. So we're good with that. Okay, so our opponent's gonna use another Crobat. They get 4 cards in their hand. I think they're really hoping for this welder somewhere. Nope, they get another Centiskorch V. Alright, so they don't have a welder. That's good. So we will survive another day. The professor's research, they're still searching for something, Pokegear, but you know what? For 1 move, that they've done a lot in 1 move already. So kudos to that. Alright, we get a professor's research. Let's put a dark energy on the Scraggy to get it ready. Or Hoopa. Should we put it on Hoopa? Yeah, let's put it on Hoopa for now. And should we use Piers or just attack? Yeah, for 320. Let's just attack for 90 actually, because even if they knock us out, because with 2 energy it will do 120 damage to our Scraggy, or Scrafty, I'm sorry. So at least we're gonna be able to chip damage. So now their HP is down to 230. To 230. So we can use Hoopa. At least they're only taking 1 prize cards for our... Oh no, so they Marnie us. That's not gonna be good. Yeah, I was saving that Piers because even if they knock out this Scrafty, we'll attack with Hoopa and then be able to attack with the new Scrafty being able to do 180 damage, knocking out the Centiskorch VMAX. But we're just gonna keep taking hits, I think. But we will have we can't use Hoopa right now because we need to be able to switch it on our turn. So we're just gonna put Crobat V in the active right now. We'll use Yell Horn to confuse VMAX. Hopefully, I mean, if our opponent is daring, they're gonna attack, and hopefully they fail. So let's use this Evo Incense. I'm actually gonna start evolving the Zigzagoon up to Obstagoon. Let's switch out into Hoopa, and then we're gonna use Marnie to get more cards into our hand. Okay, that's nice. We got more Scraggy. We have more on our Evo line. We can start attacking, and we can just get those Piers back. And before we attack, we have to evolve this one, and then let's just Assault Gate. Now our opponent has 180 damage on it, so we should be able to knock it out with Scrafty, but we still need to attach an energy on Scrafty, and we are hoping for a Piers to show up. So we gotta look out for that. So let's see what our opponent does, because it's confused right now. If it tries to attack, I'm hoping that it doesn't succeed. But with Scrafty, while Centiskorch VMAX is confused, we can actually trap it with the corner attack of Scrafty. So I think that's the best option we got right now, unless it retreats. I doubt that they're gonna be retreating unless they have a switch, because they're gonna lose all that energy that they worked hard to attach to this active Centiskorch VMAX, and probably that's what they're trying to do, is get a switch. All right, cool. So our opponent dared to attack, and then they failed. So what we're gonna do is, oh wait, how are we gonna? Oh man, there's no way we can retreat. Well, whatever. So that Assault Gate is not gonna work because we didn't switch into the active with this Hoopa, so it does nothing. So our opponent decides to retreat and loses all that energy, which is, you know what, that's okay for us, because that way they're not gonna be able to attack with that. And the boss's order are Crobat V, which is actually good for us as well, because I think they're hunting for more price cards to get. So that's why they bosses order the Crobat V in order for them to get 2 price cards. So while it is, you know what, while they do get 2 energies, at least our main attackers survive. And for the meantime, since we don't have Piers, I think I'm just gonna use put Scraggy in the active for now. So we have a switch, so we can switch out into the active, and I was hoping to get heads on that one to get that Centiskorch VMAX back into the active, so we can knock it out, but unfortunately we weren't able to do that. So let's just switch into this Hoopa. We're gonna Professor's Research. I'm hoping there's a Piers. Alright, cool. So we can definitely use that in our next turn. Should we try? We could try. But even with 90, it's not gonna knock it out. But you know what? Yeah, let's just Assault Gate this one. Because even if we knock out the other one, this one's gonna start attacking anyway, so might as well chip away at this one. And I mean, they still have three prize cards to get, and if they do if they knock out this, oh no. Oh no. So our Piers is gonna go away. We still have a few in the deck, so I hope we get one in this. Okay, we got 2 instead of 1. All right, I'm cool with that. And we got Yellhorn, so we can definitely confuse this Centiskorch VMAX, and they don't have any other attackers in their bench unless they welder one. They welder 2 fire energies on that one. But we can definitely okay, they didn't do anything because they couldn't. And okay, so they're investing all of their energy on this active right now. So what we're gonna do is just put this, you know what, no, wait, because we're gonna confuse. You know what, yeah, that's fine. Oh, sweet. Let's use, no, let's evolve Obstagoon first. They have 5 cards, so if we use Wicked Ruler, we can discard 1. I don't know how much it will matter. This one has 230 HP left, so let's just confuse this one. We're gonna use Piers. We get Scraggy is the only one we can get, so we can definitely get that and just get the hiding energy so we can retreat. So let's evolve this Scraggy into Scrafty, put a hiding energy on that one, and bad brawl. Oh man, I took a chance with that one, and I'm glad it worked out. So 270 damage on this Centiskorch VMAX. So we're almost there. We're almost there. It just needs 50 more damage. Scrafty can definitely do 90 damage even if we don't have Piers, but we do have one. They're gonna switch that Centiskorch VMAX out, and then they have another switch, and they're gonna switch it back in, and they have a welder. Probably gonna welder on the other one. No, they really invested in this one. But we have Piers, so we can actually attack with Scrafty on this next turn. So they managed to knock it out. We could showcase Obstagoon actually, I was thinking, but you know what, that's fine. We're gonna definitely use Scrafty. We're gonna put this black market there to get rid of their hearth, and twin energy is the only thing that we can get out of Piers. We're gonna Wicked Ruler, discard 2 cards from our opponent's hand, so that's gonna disrupt them a little bit. Maybe they need something in there and they have no choice but to discard it, but that's okay. We're gonna bad brawl and knock out this Centiskorch VMAX. Hey, not bad. They have one more. They have one more prize card left. So we're fighting. We're fighting. But with the black market, it's gonna protect us. So they won't be able to get a prize card for this Scrafty. So this one has this Centiskorch VMAX only has a few more HP left. We still need 110 actually damage on that one, so I don't know what we're gonna do. They're gonna Marnie. That's good for us because I hope we get something out of this this shuffle. Maybe another Piers, that'd be good. Can knock it out. There it is. So having 4 Piers in this deck really helps. That came in really clutch, so I'm happy with that. If they can't use welder anymore, so their Centiskorch VMAX cannot attack. So yeah, I think we got this game, man. Our opponent doesn't have any energies left. They invested it all in that one Centiskorch V, and yeah, we're gonna take this. That's pretty good. All right, we're gonna okay. So our opponent just gives up. He realizes that we win that game. So awesome. Awesome game to showcase Scrafty. Alright, so we have Zigzagoon on our hand and Evolution Incense. Man, we have 3 Piers right away, which is, I'm alright with that, I guess. Let's just put Zigzagoon here and put a damage on Dragapult. And then, should we use the Quick Ball? I don't feel like discarding any Piers right now, but if we use it, yeah, let's discard one, I guess. And then what I was thinking is to get a Crobat. Well, maybe we can get a an energy that way. We can attach it to Scraggy right away. That's okay. We can evolve. We can evolve into Obstagoon. So let's see how that goes. See what our opponent does. Scraggy. See, the thing with Scrafty, it needs 1 dark energy and 2 colorless. So I can't just grab an energy and have it attack right away. So, but it is weak. So, and we should be able to. But even if we don't let it retreat, it could just easily knock out our Scrafty because it only has 120 HP. So we gotta watch out for that. So let's yeah, let's just get an Evolution Incense, get a Obstagoon, Wicked Ruler Obstagoon, and then we can rare candy it. We can start eliminating some of our opponent's hands. Yeah, so let's do that right now. Wicked Ruler. They're gonna throw away 1. All right, and then we could use Piers, maybe to get another. Should we get another Crobat? Yeah, we can. Let's go for the Crobat and hiding energy, so we can retreat whenever we need to. Let's attach this on Scrafty first, and then get 3 hands, 3 cards on our hands. We get another Scraggy. Yeah, let's just corner this guy for now. See what happens. If he evolves, we're done for. But let's see. Do they have the energy? Maybe they do. Dedenne, maybe. No, a Crobat. Okay. So they might get an energy on this one, then knock out our Scrafty. That's okay. I'm thinking we could just knock it out with this Obstagoon. That will be our next option. So we can get a Scrafty evolution for this one, this Scraggy on the bench, and then we can get a triple energy for Galarian Obstagoon to knock out this Dragapult. Yeah, they won't be able to knock it out, I don't think. For 130, we're okay. We're all right. And actually, we can now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attack with Obstagoon. Yeah, I think that's the best option we have. So let's get a Scrafty and then a triple acceleration for our Obstagoon. So we'll evolve this one. Then we're gonna put triple acceleration here. And then we could just knock out this Dragapult. Yeah, we should be okay. Knock it out. 360. And we survive by 20. Okay. So we're good. At least we get 3 prize cards for that. We get another triple acceleration, which is good. So we can technically attack this guy. Silvally. Because they can't attach a twin energy on... Okay, I thought I heard 2. But... yeah, that's good. They Marnie us. That will... we have one more Piers in the deck. And we have a pal pad as well, which will help us find our disc reload. Okay. They have a Mew, and then they put another Dragapult V on the bench. Alright, so they will be able to attack in the next turn. Yeah, let's just use pal pad for now, get 2 more Piers back into our hand, or in our deck. And we won't be able to attack with this Obstagoon. So I think let's just try this for the meantime. Let's just put one. Or no, we can retreat with our Obstagoon. So let's do that. Let's retreat. Retreat into Crobat. And I think we'll just have to pass for this for the meantime. Let's just use Pokemon Catcher. Okay. I was just gonna, since no one else can attack in the bench, we could just put the Dragapult or maybe the Crobat in their active, but that's okay. We'll just pass for the meantime, and then hope for a better pull from our top deck. And if they do evolve into a Dragapult VMAX, we could just take it out with one attack with one of our Scrafties. So, but we'll have to... oh, they're gonna knock out our Obstagoon. That's alright. That's alright. Do we have another? Yeah, we could set up another Obstagoon if we need to. But our opponent is doing pretty well in getting their hands below 4. So we haven't had the opportunity to use Wicked Ruler for some time. So okay, they put another Dragapult V in the bench. Man, having these 2 Silvally in their bench is pretty good at getting their hands always full. Okay, they're gonna use Ordinary Rod, bringing back a Dragapult V and a Dragapult VMAX and an Energy. Alright, they're gonna knock out Obstagoon here. So we can actually, if we get another, do we have? Yeah, we have more Twin Energies. I think I'm gonna Professor's Research. Okay, we have another Zigzagoon. Let's... yeah, let's put it on the Dragapult VMAX. Let's put one energy here. I'm gonna save actually the Pokemon Catcher. That way, once we use Piers in our next turn, unless our opponent has a Marnie, I want to use the Piers to increase Scrafty's attack. And if we get heads for the Pokemon Catcher, that'd be nice, so we can get a Dragapult VMAX. So for the meantime, I think I'm just gonna confuse this Mew. They can retreat if they want, but that's fine. So if they attack with Silvally, they'll only be able to do 120, so we should be okay still. So I'm hoping that we get heads on this Pokemon Catcher. We can just easily retreat with Crobat. We can get another Twin Energy using Piers, and maybe an evolution for Zigzagoon here. But this is a race. If they do get... A boss's order maybe, or bird keeper. Okay, that's fine. 60. So what we're gonna do first is do Pokemon Catcher and see if we get heads. I'm hoping we get heads. That way everything else will fall in line. So let's do that first. Pokemon Catcher. Sweet. Alright, that's game. So I'm gonna just retreat into Scrafty. Hopefully there is a twin energy in the deck. Let me just get this actually instead of the evolution, and then get a twin energy. Put this on the bench and then put this there. Now, bad brawl. Sweet. 360. That's game. And that's a look at the very basic deck for Scrafty and Galarian Obstagoon with the Wicked Ruler ability. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, again, please don't forget to press the like button. What do you think of this deck? Is there any way that you could improve it? Let me know in your comments below. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already for more contents like this. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a beautiful day.